I'm so eager to record this and get my thoughts out that I didn't want to waste time. So I just went to the grocery store and got some food, and I've been thinking about this past person, this person from my past, and I wanted to talk about how um, there are different people now that I want to, or I think of that support me, but I can't really, I feel that I can't really talk to them about how I'm feeling because um, well, one person is going through, um, she says that she's being followed, and um, I wrote this some months ago. I was really gratified um, that she helped me and was supportive. And I wrote this thing. I wanted to talk. I wanted to meet with her, like in the park or somewhere, and just talk about my these leftover feelings from what happened because she had been helping me, but um, she's going through her own stuff, and I feel trapped in. I feel locked in. And there's another friend who's in Pennsylvania, and I thought about talking with her. I've talked with her before, and she said that she's um, she in so many words, like she would punch the other person in the face uh, for because I'm happy that she sees that what a wonderful person I am, and she didn't want to. Basically, she didn't want me to be going through this. But I thought about her, talking with her about it. I talked with her before about it. I don't know what I would gain. Um, and if I'm not talking directly to you, I know it's not anything to do with me. I'm just means that I'm thinking through a lot, and I don't like to look directly at my image of myself looking back at me while I'm talking. It's awkward. So this helps me to think, and I'm thinking there. I can imagine there are people saying, "Oh, look," I mean, not even bothering to listen to what I'm saying. Just, "Oh, look, you didn't shave well, or you didn't, or something about the back wall is boring, or something." And I don't. Nobody really comments on my videos anyway. But I was also thinking back to what this main person I'm talking about. I wanted to include that. I remember I wanted to include that the things that I looked forward to way back doing with her. I wanted to. I remember there was a car. I I hadn't gotten my driver's license yet, and I thought maybe we could. She could teach me how to drive or teach me more about cars. And I already mentioned in an earlier video about the final episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation, which was about one of the characters shifting through time, and these idiots. I don't know if these, not necessarily you specifically, you viewer, but I'm just imagining people not caring about what I'm saying and just having this dim view of Star Trek in general or television or whatever, and who cares or whatever. But it cares something. It means something to me. Um, the primary character in this episode, it aired about the same time as this thing from my past. And he's shifting backwards to the beginning of when the series began and to the present time, and then to 25 years in the future. And it's a look back and seeing how people have drifted apart in the future. And it's a wonderful story. And I wanted to share that with the other person I mentioned that had been helping me, and like I wanted to meet in the park and talk. Um, but I wish I could share this video because I wanted to share it with the primary person I was talking about, but um, there was another at the time. I was very happy to um, I was very happy about a National Lampoon's Vacation, and I wanted to share that with her. And I remember getting flowers on, getting a rose or something on St. Valentine's Day. Um, I wanted to give that to her, and I wanted to. Um, I guess I shouldn't mention. I wanted to, like, there was a prom coming up, and I wanted to take her to that. Um, and I'm thinking about, as long as I mention the gender, I am, in my mind, I imagine people not understanding what what kind of friendship I wanted, and just saying like, "Oh, go to a prostitute or something." It's just that's not what I mean. I wanted some kind of friendship, and I was very happy to have broken the ice. I thought, I guess, I'd broken the ice, and I wanted somebody who appreciated me, appreciated my creative work, writing, and was supportive. And like, person wasn't a cheerleader, but my mind was sort of like in a cheerleader crowd, a popular crowd, and um, I just imagine her catching wind of this and yelling at me. I'm trying my best not to mention specific things about her, um, but that's all. I wanted to share things with her that I liked, and I guess I never fully got that. And we've moved on, and she said it's been 30 years, and I've moved on, and so forth. But um, I just wish that she would understand where I was coming from and the pain that I endured, um, and I was trying all along to understand, to learn, and to ask what's going on. Why, why were you behaving this way? I mean, why were you reacting this way? And like, it was very confusing for me. I just wanted to understand why, so that I could know, um, so that I wouldn't hurt her, or I wouldn't say anything that would. I just wanted to know what I was dealing with when I would try to talk to her. And other people, um, there's an older friend of mine that I've talked with about this, much older, and he has a similar situation with somebody else. And actually, I talked in my earlier video about things blowing up. He was the same time this outside person came in and um, asked to borrow $1,200, cumulative over a week. At the same time I was going through that, I was going through this older friend, much older friend, talking about a similar situation with somebody he knew from his past and relationship and so forth. I had to deal between the two of them, like going back and forth, and not being able to really share information. Like, I was I was the monkey in the middle, and um, I guess the primary person I'm talking about, I just maybe will never know that. I've wanted to talk. I've wanted to go on social media, like a private message somebody who would know about the primary person, and to not to mention the primary person, but to ask if I come across as a decent person, and so forth. But I don't want to. Um, I thought maybe that would make things worse. because um, she would be female too. So I would, and she's married probably or something or other. They're all married. Um, that maybe some guy would step in and say, "You can stop talking to her." So that's why I didn't. I thought about it, but I decided not to reach out to her. And I don't want to spread. Also, I don't want to spread this any further. I want to keep things vague. I just want to share my own thoughts. If I can't talk with somebody in particular, I'll put it on YouTube. And I had in mind doing another video after this. I had all along to do a video about my earliest memories, which were from when I was living in Winnipeg. And I'll do that, and then I'll go for a walk before it gets much colder. There's a winter weather advisory coming tonight at 5, this afternoon at 5 o'clock. And I can't really think of anything. I can think these things that the primary person has said. It comes to mind, like it's been 30 years, and also, what do you want from me? And what I've wanted was just some chance to be able to talk, and I guess this other person isn't ready to deal with that. I guess talk about what happened, the stuff that she's gone through, and I can understand that. I'm I'm I have this revolving around in my mind for a long time, but at least from what this other friend who had been helping me has said, at least I can figure out some of why. At least there's a reason. At least there's something that helps to explain what happened. And that's helped a lot. I just don't like being thought of. Um, the 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 primary person called me, reactive, and that when the thing blew up, psycho, and so forth. I don't. I really. I don't like being thought of that way. Exactly the opposite. And I thought of lol cows and so forth, and I watch videos about them and so forth. I'm certainly not one. Um, it's really nice that when I was watching something about one of the lol cows, and that inspired me to reach out after a long time to the primary person, texting and said, I apologize for anything I said or did. And she said, no, that's 30 years ago. It's fine now. It's okay. And that lasted. That like kind of friendship lasted. This on speaking terms period lasted a few months, and then sure, her life, I guess, became more complicated. And then we drifted apart, and then a year later, the thing with the outside person borrowing all that money and not paying back, and basically breaking my trust in what he promised to pay me back, and with the being the monkey in the middle between my friend and this other person I know. Nobody will cut me slack. Nobody. It feels like nobody will listen to me. I guess they do. Some of them do listen to me, and they're supportive, and they know I'm a decent guy. But I just have this YouTube channel where I'm trying to be as secretive about the identities of these people as I can. So that's about it for now, I guess, until later.